Good morning, good morning. Before I start anything, I'm going to put some pictures at the end here of the beach. It is so foggy again this morning. Yesterday it was foggy, today it's foggy. It burnt off yesterday and we had a glorious day. But it didn't burn off till like 11 o'clock. Uh-oh, I have my husband's phone. Oh dear, I don't have mine, I have his. Be right back. Got my phone. I went to pick it up to get it out of the way and I'm like, what is all this stuff on the back? He's got some stuff on the back. I don't know what he's got. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, Lord. And his everyday meeting is getting ready to start in a few minutes. I'm like, I don't think he wants me to have his phone. So I ran up and down the stairs. That's the reason why I can't breathe. Okay, I finished this. Love it. So I'm going to add it to my stack of paper. And, okay, the prompt for today is peace, which could go in so many different directions, but I don't want to politicize it because it's my Christmas journal and I don't want politics everywhere. But I'm trying to figure out how I can do it without politicizing it. But I will tell you, I saw a video, and I don't even know where I saw it from, but it was, I think it was in 2021, an installation at the Whitney Museum in New York of Jasper Johns. Oh my gosh. Now, he was born in Augusta, Georgia, which is on the border of Georgia and South Carolina, just like an hour and a half west of us at home, like 4.5 hours from here. But his grandparents raised him and in Augusta and the environs of Augusta, because there's a town called North Augusta. That's in South Carolina. North Augusta is in South Carolina. Augusta is in Georgia. And that's where the Masters is and everything, which is in South Carolina. For you golf people. But his grandparents had a house on Lake Murray. And if you've been here for a while, you've heard me brag about that fact, that he grew up where I grew up, where I live. And because we live on Lake Murray at home in Columbia. And they had one whole room dedicated to some of his paintings that he correlated them around South Carolina. I was like, oh my goodness. I wish I could see this installation. I doubt if it's still going, but because I think this video was done in 2021. There's some stuff there that I have never seen. And that man is still walking. He is 93 to 97, somewhere, I can't remember. But I have my luscious stamps that I'm having so much fun with. And yesterday's video, December 18th? Or December 17th, whatever yesterday was, Monday. No, Tuesday, has a end cap at the end. One of the pictures at the end is my actual picture of where I ordered it on Amazon, the phone. And because people have asked me about it. Now, if I could only find it. Oh, here it is. I don't have the wrapping that it came in anymore, but it came on a roll, and I think it was like, because I've only used a tiny bit, so it may have been 24 inches long, but anyhow, but in walking on the beach this morning, just now, the tide was coming in, and there's no, we just haven't had shells in like 2 or 3 years now. Good shells. But I found this family of shells. In fact, they're all wet still. But I'm thinking I'm going to take this shape and trace it onto here, which will be quite common and quite similar to the orbs, or whatever you want to call it, amoebas or whatever that I've already done. But we all know that I traced seashells for these, right? Oopsie. Stop. And sometimes I put paint in these things and use them as like a paint tray. So I'm going to make this solidifies the tide coming in, the waves crashing, the fog is a version of peace for me and brings me peace. So I'm thinking this is my peace stamp, right? Now I've got pieces of cardboard boxes that I've cut up here. I don't think I need a piece bigger than that. But this is all I've been doing. I'm having the time of my life with this stuff. I even was trying to think of how I could make my own alphabet stamps. Especially watching Jasper Johns, because he did a lot of stuff with numbers and letters. And now I know on the alphabet I would have to make them reverse. And nobody will know these are seashells except for me and you. Or outlines of seashells. But that's good enough for me. And it was a very rough outline. But then it has this paper, release paper, and it's all sticky. And I haven't had any problems with them pulling up. And it's a weird foam. It's almost like the foam that you would put, the only reference I have is the, sorry, I had hiccups going up and down the stairs, from a kid, and the foam insulation that's kind of around a window in a trailer or a camper. It reminds me of that. Like construction foam. But that's not what it was called. And I put in like art foam into the search bar on Amazon, and that's what I got. And I think I paid $8.99 for that roll. So those are my seashells. I'm going to even write on here, seashells. Not Sally, but seashells. Let's just do it in this. And it is 12:24. So with my installation is at the Whitney. This can go there. Any future museum curators, remember that, okay? Okay. Now, I'm just kidding. I need to put either something on the back of this, and have a resting spot, or include it in what I'm going to do for today. Now, this is a half circle. It would be quite obvious to me to make another half circle and just make a gigantic abstract peace sign. Perhaps out of seashells? I don't know. But I think that's too much of a given. So I'm thinking I might just back this. I've had so much fun with these orbs. I'm wondering, can I just put this on the back of this? I just might. But I'm going to use double-sided tape because everything is warped a little bit and moved around. Where's my double-sided tape? Oh, there it is. It was so creepy. And then I was just walking just like the length of our block and maybe 2 blocks. And this man was walking out there too. And I could see his shadow or his form coming at me. Not from very far away because there's so much fog out there. But like, ew, the tide is coming in. I've watched too many BritBox mysteries lately. The tide is coming in. And there's nobody else out here but him and me. And it's so foggy, he could do whatever he wanted to me, and I would not be found. And I told my husband I was walking on the beach for just a few minutes, and he goes, uh-huh. He has no idea what I said, nor was he listening. It's just the way it is. I know how he operates. It was so funny. I was teasing him so badly last night. I kind of feel bad, and then again, I don't. I heard him clumping around in another room. And like, that clumpy noise does not sound like his Crocs. I'm so in tune to his noises. I guess after 33 years, 30 almost, in February it'd be 30 of being married and 33 of knowing him. And I'm like, that does not sound like his Crocs, which is what he wears around the house here and at home. So I'm like, what does he got on? I'm like, well, is he going someplace? Does he have like tennis shoes on? Because he kind of stomps his feet. He makes all these weird noises that he never used to make before he had a cochlear implant. Now that he has a cochlear implant, he makes all these weird noises, even with his feet. I have no idea what your ears do to your feet, but whatever it is, it happened to him. And I'm like, what the heck is he doing down there? So I go down there and I peek around the corner and I looked and I'm like, no, he doesn't have Crocs on. And then I looked again, I'm like, what the heck is he wearing? He has these hard bottom Sherpa-like slipper things on that he can wear outside for just a minute. They're the exact same shoes my dad used to wear around the house at the end of his time. And I'm like, what do you have on your feet? And he goes, well, my feet were getting cold with just my Crocs. Because it is getting a little colder here. Not yesterday or today, but it is cooler. And I'm like, Ken, those were what my dad wore. And he goes, oh, yeah, they do kind of look like what your dad used to shuffle around the house in. I'm like, yeah. So I took a picture of him and I sent it to my sister. I'm like, my husband is wearing our father's shoes. And it's like, they sent laughs back. Like smiley faces, laughy faces, and they're like, "Don't make fun of him," because he is. I mean, he's up there in age, to the point where I follow him around sometimes. If I can't find him for a while, I start looking for him, because especially at home, because he could fall at home down by the water, and I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't hear him. So I kind of just every once in a while just see where he is. But I used to make fun of everything. I used to make fun of my mom for doing. I am now doing. So be careful what you don't wish for. But anyhow, so that was the highlight of our day yesterday. Old man slippers, fog yesterday, and I think that was it. I think I want to put some more of these purple things here in the middle and keep it like purple. Anyhow, I haven't even started on today's. Peace. It is warm in here. Probably because I've been out moving around. And ran up and down the stairs too. Maybe I'm going to cut these apart. And I might extend the purple to close these orbs here. Might make a darker purple and use my seashell shape that I just made. Maybe I do peace on here. This could be peace because this like meditation of color and cutting and painting is very peaceful. Can be peaceful. I think I'm going to do that. This is going to be peace. But what I'm going to do is try a darker shade of purple. I think I like outlining stuff rather than solids on this stuff. I don't know, maybe. I might have too much water on that one. It's just a matter of preference. Do I have any purple? Oh, I do. Let's see what happens when you do this. Because this is even a different shade, I think. It's more of a violet rather than lavender. Did we try these yesterday, though? I think we did. They don't transfer well. Oh, yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. This is so much fun. Oh, that's a true representation of this color. It's more of a violet. I will say I got something yesterday. Okay. I haven't showed it to you yet. This is a lady that I discovered last year and she has a seashell book. Some of you already know who I'm talking about. And I got a fall book when I first got here, but I found a Christmas one. Emily Lux, L-E-X, studio.com. And she has like her colors. These are watercolors, how she did it. And then she has the drawing. I still, to this day, have not painted one. I have the paints, thanks to one of you. I have 3 books now. But this, oh, look at that wreath. Oh, look at that reindeer. And then she also says how she does it. Paint body of reindeer light brown, adding darker brown to underside of legs and back. Paint antlers dark brown. Paint jingle bells golden yellow. And in the order, oh, there's my Frappuccino bottle. In the order of what she does it. Look at that Santa. He's sweet. And then she has this. Oh, I love the elves. Oh, this is so cute. They're not cheap. I think I paid $20 for this. There's another store that has, the first store that I got them at only had a couple left of different ones that I don't want or already have. But there's another store that sells them too. And they had a bigger supply. Oh, look at that Christmas tree. That's pretty. That's very sweet and dainty. Oh, the train's cute. Now look at that mug. That's pretty. But it just has a little blurb on the mixing the colors and what you can come up with. But Emily, I think she's in Washington. She's on the West Coast someplace. For more watercolor inspiration, visit Emily Lex, L-E-X, studio, all one word, .com. Oh, she doesn't know who I am from Adam. Look at the toys. Oh, I love the teddy bear. I love the top. Hey, those are almost my colors. Mine are just a little brighter. Oh, that's pretty. The Advent candles. Anyhow, I got this yesterday. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. Yeah, yes. And then, I don't know if it's going to show because of the cellophane. There were some little note cards. But look at this one of a paint palette. Is that not sweet? That's hers too. I hope I was in shot because the stupid camera fools me every time. I just love this. This is the back. I love the Santa. I love the elves. I love the wreath. I love the mug. The tree. I love them all. Oh, the stockings. I didn't look at the stockings. Oh, those are pretty. Anyhow. Not sponsored, obviously. Just a fan. Just a fan. But anyhow. I don't even know where I came up with that. Oh, that's what I did also yesterday. Okay, so now, since I have some green on here, that's still visible. I'm going to go with some of the green. But I did not want the red that was on here per se. I don't like this green. Benner has started a new thing. He's been afraid to come up and down the stairs. He doesn't have a problem with the ones outside. Coming upstairs here, from the bottom floor to the second floor, he's having a problem with. It's like he sits down there and he'll kind of cry till one of us goes down there and picks him up. It's not his knees. His knees are fine. He has not had any problems with his knees since we bought the stroller for him. Knock on wood. Which the vet told us they would pop in and out. That's why she kind of said, you know, surgery is up to you. Because they will go in and out. And they have. But now, sometimes if we walk down to the bottom of the stairs and walk with him, he's okay. But he's afraid to do it on his own. You crazy dog. There's always something with him. But he never forgets that he's supposed to get 3 treats in the morning. Never. And it used to be 2. Again, he is getting too heavy, which doesn't help his knees either. So, in fact, when my husband leaves this weekend, I told him, I said, I'm going to go sleep in the bedroom downstairs because I have the dog. He's going to be gone for 2 or 3 days. And I said, I'll just keep the dog and we'll sleep downstairs. That way, I don't have to try to carry him up and down the stairs and take a chance on falling because of my stupid foot. Knock on wood, it's been fine, but you never know. And I would be here by myself. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. And there's another family that lives here on our street. But they're kind of recluses, so they wouldn't know I'm here. Unless the dog doesn't bark for a while. Okay. And they have 2 puppies. Which I think were very well behaved till Gunner got here. Because now every time Gunner comes through, he has to bark on the golf cart or in the car. Like, that's my home. Don't leave me on the golf cart. He starts at the beginning of our block. I'm like, really? But he has taught those other dogs how to bark. Like, sorry. I kind of like this. Okay, but now we need a little bit of peace. And I'm kind of thinking... I'm going to rip a piece of paper and just write peace on it and glue it on here. It needs to be super calm, in my opinion, to reflect peace also. That is calm for me. This is very calm. Okay. Now, when this dries, which you probably won't see till tomorrow, I'm going to put this right here. I like things drying naturally. Do I need to put black around the white to bring out the black in this? No, I'm not going to. Okay, so I think that's it for today, till that dries. And then I don't know what comes next. Why? I don't know what I did. I already did Yule. Oh, years past. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I just did. I just figured it out. Years past. I don't know if I've done this before. I've definitely had the idea before. But I'm going to make a shape of California and a shape of South Carolina and kind of put them together and make stamp. Or just draw. Maybe just draw. Now at home I have stencils. Here I have to wing it. That could be problematic. But we're going to see. I really like that. That is peaceful to me. Thanks for watching. May you have peace too.